Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today is another day for us to breathe. So if you're watching this, obviously you woke up and you've been given another opportunity to do something with your day. And for me, since I put that video together yesterday, wanted to show you, I'm getting into my deep squat, I'm relaxing into it, getting to where it feels comfortable, opening up my hips. And a lot of that is just natural body movement, flexibility, things that we're supposed to be able to do pretty much at all stages of our life. So if you're like me, you know many people who have regressed in their advanced age. So as they're advancing throughout time, they're regressing to the point where maybe they can't get off the floor as easily as they used to be able to do in the past. Maybe they have difficulties even doing simple tasks, carrying a 5-pound bag, something like that. And that's basically the direction that I found myself moving into as I became more and more sedentary. And that sedentary lifestyle was compounding a situation that I had from some time ago. Some time ago, I began to take medication for certain things, and one of the medications resulted in my liver changing shape. It was almost like as if I were a heavy drinker at the time. In fact, my doctor at the time, when they did the final evaluation on the last round of medications that I had to get a test to have that prescription, in order to have that prescription filled, they told me that I needed to stop drinking. And I wasn't a drinker. I do now occasionally pick up a drink, but even then it's a rare thing. It's something that I don't really tend to enjoy. It's something that makes my body feel not as great after the fact. So some of you people out there I know are watching this and you don't drink and you don't smoke and you don't do any of these, things that are theoretically detrimental, but you'll sit in front of your TV, not like I'm doing right now in a full squat with all my body weight on my feet, with basically every bit of weight that I'm carrying sitting on my joints, sitting on my resting legs. And yet this is something that in many cultures is extremely natural. It's perfectly natural because, again, this is a position that we should be able to get into for the duration of our lifespan. So right now I've got Big Bend National Park behind me on the TV. It's a video that I have recorded to share on this particular platform. I encourage anyone who's watching videos on this platform to watch videos on a widescreen TV rather than on the handheld device, where we are further encouraged to hunch over and just lean into our oblivion. So if that makes sense, hopefully it'll eventually also begin to make us dollars as we save one another from the inevitable of lifelong prescription addictions. So I've been squatting for 3 minutes and 44 seconds right now. What I want to do is show you that this is a sustainable practice. I can do this for 5 minutes a day. I can do it for even longer. But for right now, what I'm trying to do is just add this to my core circuit. Some of the circuit includes dead hangs. Some of it includes moving heavy objects. Some of it includes the basic activities that we were born to function doing. Pushing, pulling, hanging, the mobility clips that I showed you in yesterday's video, things like that, where we basically are able to extend our legs out and have the same range of motion, the same flexibility that we're supposed to be able to control. All this power is not just within our hands, it's within our minds. And neurologically, if we're unable to consider alternatives like this holistic approach to healing oneself, then maybe we have limited ourselves even at our advanced ages. So if anyone is in an advanced age watching this and you feel that you're regressing, one of the things you might want to do is start looking up channels, how to squat, how to get into these positions. There are plenty of tutorials that show us how to do this. I know that in the past I used to go out into the garden and fill up the bird baths in the same way. And it was so difficult to try and hold this position for even a few moments until it wasn't. Because with repetition, with all of these different approaches that were shown to me, I was able to learn something new. So hopefully you're learning something new on this channel. Until next time, peace, love, and all that old school stuff.